Let's outrun it. Yeah.
Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky little boxes.
Hi YouTube, FT here, and this is a VR response to JAY10 Questions. But before I get on to that, let's do the housekeeping. I'm a smoking and thoroughly enjoying my Pina del Rio VLR Value Line Reserve Habano Red Label. The burden's a little uneven, but it's a great smoke for the amount you have to pay for it. And with it I am drinking some 7-Up, ice cold 7-Up. Oh, I love cold drinks. So, question number 1. What are my top 4 tobaccos? So we'll do these in reverse order. Currently at number 4 is Ebony and Ivory. Ebony and Ivory was sent to me as a sample by Making Change. I liked it so much, I made a deal with him and I've managed to get at least 150 grams of it, which is excellent. Now, currently at 3rd is Squadron Leader. Now, the thing with Squadron Leader is I have always liked Squadron Leader, so it's always hanging around there somewhere in my top 5. Sometimes it becomes number 1, you know, sometimes it's... But at the moment it's number 3. So number 2 is Sherlock's Choice. Now Sherlock's Choice was sent to me by Frank, Mojo Milt, as a sample. And again, I liked it so much, I got in touch with Frank and we sorted something out. And I managed to get myself another 150 grams worth of that. So that's very good. And here's a surprise. It's a surprise to me. My current favourite, as of 3 days ago, is Mer de Cheval. Absolutely awesome. I've had this tin lying around since January last year. And I didn't open it, and when Yorkshire Pipe and Snuff, Johnny sent me a sample in a trade read. Well, it wasn't a trade read, he shouldn't have sent it, he's a naughty boy, Johnny. That's the first time I smoked it and I love it, I just love it. So there it is, number 1, Mer de Cheval. Now this next question was quite difficult. I had to do a lot of mathematics on this one, living here in the United Kingdom. What's a gallon of milk and gas cost where I live? So you'll have to bear with me because I'm going to be reading my notes here. 1 US gallon is 3.78 litres. So petrol wise, and my car takes unleaded petrol, if I was to get a gallon, it would cost me 2 possible prices, and that's because in my same area there is a difference between the lowest and highest price of nearly 5p per litre. So what does that work out? The highest amount I'd have to pay for a gallon of fuel where I live is £5.29. That is 8.33 US dollars. The lowest price in my area would be £5.10, which is 8. For argument's sake, it's actually 8.03 US dollars. Let's say it's $8. As for milk, again, I've had to round this down slightly. I can buy 6 pints of milk, which is 3.4 litres. 1 US gallon is 3.7 litres, so it's pretty close. it will cost me £1.89, and that is $2.97. So there we go. I had to work all that out this morning. Favourite thing to put on toast? Marmalade. Butter and marmalade, of course. The butter goes on first, the marmalade goes on top, it mixes all in. Fantastic. The other point here is that I like crispy toast. So my wife likes warm bread, as I call it. I like really, not burnt, but very browned toast. So it crunches when you bite it. Fantastic. What do I prefer? What method do I prefer to light a pipe? I prefer to use a soft flame gas lighter, but I'll use anything at hand. I don't care, absolutely anything, even if it's a gas flame lighter. If I want to light my pipe, I'll light it with whatever around. I am not a pipe snob, I'm not anything like that. If it burns and I need it to burn to light my pipe, then I'll use it. Example, if I'm out at a bonfire and we're having an open fire in the summer, if there's a stick on the ground that's a light and I haven't got anything, I'll pick it up and use it. No problem at all. Okay, question number 5 now. At what price does a pipe gain no more than looks? Well, personal feelings, of course. Here in the UK, my local tobacconist, they have basket pipes. And a basket pipe, the cheapest basket pipe they have here is about £12, which is about $18 US. So I'm going to stick with that, because their basket pipes smoke perfectly well. Ooh. Question 6. If someone came to visit, what food would you feed them? That's kinda a thing in your area. Well, I'll be absolutely honest here. If they came to visit, they would be getting French cuisine. Purely because my wife is French and she cooks absolutely fantastically. Beef bourguignon, coq au vin, anything like that. She does a fantastic rabbit, absolutely brilliant rabbit. And of course we have a lot of root vegetables where we are in the east. So you would have lots of roast potatoes, carrots, swedes, lots of stuff to go with it. If I had to take someone out who isn't accustomed to being in the UK, the first place I'd take them is to our local fish and chip shop. And we'd have fish and chips with mushy peas. Right, what would you rather fight? A blindfolded tiger or a bear that's missing an arm? I'm assuming that I don't have any weapons, so it's me and the bear or me and the tiger. A bear with a missing arm can't give you a bear hug, so I think I'd rather fight the bear, because I've also been told that if you play possum, i.e. dead, the bear would leave you alone, whereas I don't think a tiger would. On the other hand, given the choice, I fight them both with a 50 caliber Barrett. What other tobacco products do you use or have tried? Well, I used to be a cigarette smoker way back in my younger days. I used to get through 40 a day. I didn't smoke 40 a day, I used to get through 40 a day, because I worked in the fledgling computer industry back in the early 70s. And I'd like a cigarette up and I'd have to go into the computer room to do something. I'd put it down, go into the computer room, do the job, come back out. I wouldn't have a cigarette anymore, it'd just be a pile of ash. So I'd light another one, have to go and do something else. So I gave up smoking cigarettes. I smoke cigars, I smoke pipe tobaccos, I also like snuff. I've found that I've gone to traditional type snuffs, I don't like all these raspberries, chocolate, you know, pancake, blueberry pancake snuffs. Not interested in those. I like a good old traditional snuff. What one law would you change? Well, I'm being extremely selfish here, and I'm not being a Miss World by saying I want to peace over the world. The one law I would change is the anti-smoking law in this country. I would allow it that you can have smoking clubs inside where beer and food is presented, and you can display and you can what you have in America currently. If you're in America, that's the type of thing. You can walk into a tobacconist that has got comfy chairs, sports up on the TV, you can have a beer, you can have a cigar, a pipe, sit around chatting, purchase something before you leave, maybe even get a sandwich or a bite to eat there. Fantastic. I'd like to see that in the UK. It'll never happen, but if I could change the laws, that's what I'd change. Purely selfish. Did you see it coming? No, no way, man. No freaking way. Right, that's my answers to Jay's 10 questions. I hope you enjoyed listening. Well, thanks for watching and stay safe. Keep them alight, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.